What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good Saturday, good weekend. Justin here to do my MLB postseason predictions for the American League Divisional Series and the National League Divisional Series and the National League Championship Series, AL Championship Series, and the World Series. My predictions, who's going to win it all. Big fan of the MLB postseason. I'm not going to watch every single game, but I will follow it. And I will probably watch every World Series game, because usually the World Series games are pretty entertaining. And the playoffs, MLB playoffs, are also very entertaining. Much better than the boring regular season, which is way too long. It's like 6 months. That is ridiculously long. So, now to my predictions. National League Divisional Series, LA Dodgers, Washington Nationals. I'm going to say the Dodgers win this series. They go on to the National League Championship Series. The other National League playoff, Cubs, Giants. Cubs barely make the playoffs. They haven't won a World Series in 110 years. Something crazy like that. At least they won a World Series. My Brewers have still not won a World Series and probably never will, sadly. But who cares about that? Brewers aren't in the playoffs. I care, but they're not in it. I hope someday they do win a World Series. Maybe if they don't win it, maybe the Bucks could win a NBA championship. I don't got to worry about the Packers not going to another Super Bowl, because they're pretty damn good and they usually always make the playoffs. So now the Cubs, Giants. Cubs are up, lead the series 1-0, 1-0. Cubs are going to win the series, I believe. So, National League Championship Series. Cubs, Dodgers. I'm going to say Dodgers are pretty good. Cubs are really good. Cubs are probably the favorite to go to the World Series and win it all. The Cubs definitely have a great team, and they could win it all. So I'm going to say the Cubs make the World Series. Cubs defeat the Dodgers in the Championship Series. Cubs are in the World Series. Now to the American League. Texas Rangers. Your season's going to be over very soon. I'm predicting the Toronto Blue Jays will defeat the Rangers. Toronto will go to the American League Championship Series. I like Toronto to make it to the World Series. I got my money on Toronto. I am not betting against them. So Toronto defeats Texas Rangers. They already lead the series, people. 2-0. So I don't see Rangers coming back. They would have to win 4 games in a row to win the series. That's probably not going to happen. If the Rangers do win a game and it's 2-1, well, then they got to win 3 more. And the Blue Jays would have to lose 3 in a row. That's not going to happen. So Toronto Blue Jays go to the American League Championship Series. Now to the other American League Divisional Series game. The Cleveland Indians are leading the series 2-0. Cleveland is going to win. Boston, they got a lot of fight in their team. They got some great players. Sadly, Big Papi, David Ortiz, is not going to get to a World Series and win a championship on his final year. David Ortiz is retiring. The guy's had an epic, legendary career. He's had a great career in Boston. I love Boston. I like the Red Sox a lot, but they're not going to defeat the Indians. The Indians lead 2-0. Indians go to the championship series. In the American League to face the Blue Jays. Now, Blue Jays, Indians. Championship Series, I'm picking the Toronto Blue Jays to go to the World Series. Now my World Series 2016 prediction. Toronto Blue Jays, if I sound out of breath or if my voice sounds sore, I apologize. I've been up a pretty long time. I just did a lot of yard work. Back to my World Series predictions for 2016. It's going to be Toronto Blue Jays up against Cleveland Indians. I am not betting against the Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays will win the World Series in 2016. The Toronto Blue Jays, I'm predicting World Series champions of 2016. The Toronto Blue Jays defeat the Indians in, I'm going to say, in 6 games. Blue Jays will defeat the Indians in 6 games. Hope you enjoy my MLB 2016 postseason predictions. Enjoy the games if you're a fan of the MLB postseason. I'll be watching a lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So enjoy the postseason. Hope you enjoyed this predictions for the postseason. Have a great weekend. Follow me on Twitter at WWE NXT Guy. Also, subscribe to my YouTube. Watch my old videos. Watch all my playlists. Bye for now. Like, share, and subscribe. And watch my channel and subscribe to it. Bye for now.